I want to talk to you about something today that I believe is really important. And if you're a business owner, you'll want to hear me out. So I believe that every person on this earth is put here for a reason, for a purpose. Everybody is here to serve something, some bigger goal. And entrepreneurship really does give you that opportunity to serve that bigger purpose, because you're able to serve not just yourself, but you're able to serve other people. You're able to make a dent in society. You're able to have an impact based on the work that you do. But every day I'm always seeing people doing less than what I know they're capable of, like taking the easy way out. And it's so easy to take the easy way out, but if you want results that are going to be different from what everybody else who takes the easy way out is getting, you need to do something differently. And one of the things that you need to do is you need to find that part of yourself that's going to give the best. Like, do the business that's going to allow you to express the best of your talents, that's going to allow you to express your full, like your love, your commitment, your ability to change the world, as opposed to just looking at a business and saying, hey, I'm going to go into this business because it can make me money. Like, money is great, but then what? Like, so what happens once you get the money? You'll reach a point where you start to hate what you do if all it's doing is getting you money, because by then you'll have fulfilled all your desires and you'll be left empty. So I want to call on to you and say, do something that's different, something that you can be passionate about, something that you can be the best in the world at, and then strive towards being the best in the world at. Don't take shortcuts. Like, don't do what a lot of people like to do and just like cruise. That's fine if you're doing it, you're on someone else's dime, like you're getting paid a salary by somebody else. But if you're a business owner and you've started a business and you want that business to succeed, you need to do things differently. Like, you need to work hard. You need to be different. Like, you need to work at being the best. And that means you need to constantly update your information. You need to read a lot around your field. The information that you had last year about your industry is outdated. It's from last year. You need to be updated today. Like, you need to be, if you're going to use social media, you need to be following people who are in your field and who are doing things better than you, so that you can learn from them and you can learn what the changing trends are. Like, social media is not, as an entrepreneur, social media is not where you go for your entertainment. Social media is where you go to learn. It's where you go to do your research. It's where you go to find your customers. So you want to keep updated. You want to make sure that you're always growing, you're always learning, you're always looking for new ways to serve your customers better, because that is so important when you're in business. And I really want to call upon you, because once you do that, not only will you be getting paid to do something that you love, you're going to be fulfilled, you're going to make an impact in this world. And that's what we need. We need more people who can make an impact. Not people who are just me toos, people who are just looking to, they're called the also runs. Like, yeah, I also have a business. I also have a business. Like, I also run that race. You want to be different. You want to set yourself aside. And you can do this through your business. But don't just start a business because you've seen so-and-so selling clothes and you're like, yeah, people are selling clothes, they're making money, so I'm just going to sell clothes. Like, what's the differentiator between what you're doing and what everybody else is doing? And that's the thing. Like, you need to when you bring in your passion, when you bring in, because clothes could be the thing that you really want to sell, but put yourself in it. Like, bring in your identity. Make sure that your clothes are different. Like, it's what you're packaging and how you've positioned your business is different from everybody else. We need more businesses like that, because there's such an opportunity for that. Like, there's such an opportunity for excellence, and we don't see too much of it. And the air, let me tell you, is much thinner where there's not much competition, because you've separated yourself by being excellent. Because everybody else is playing the mediocre game. everybody else who's not watching this video and who's not resonating with this video and probably even skipped and moved on, as a few minutes after I started talking, those people are not working towards making a difference. They're just looking at business like, hey, I'm going to look for the next thing to make money. And that's what happens when you find somebody has been, has 3 businesses, they're really exhausted and they don't love any of them, but they're looking at ways to make money and they can't settle in. You'll not be successful that way. So if you really want to love your work, if you want to start a business, seriously, find that thing that can express your natural talents, your purpose, and that you can use to make a difference in other people's lives, to make other people's lives better, not just a business to just make money. That's something that I've been looking around, and because people write to me a lot and ask me questions, and they tell me sometimes that they're running multiple businesses, and the multiple businesses are so diverse that I'm thinking, wow, you really are just trying to grasp at every straw to make money. And usually I don't work with those people because I know it's just a matter of time before they burn out and they'll never succeed because they're trying to chase 2 rabbits, and the man who chases 2 rabbits catches none. So I really want you, if you're still here with me right now, I hope you're hearing my message. I hope you take it to heart and you think about it deeply. And yes, I understand that maybe circumstances right now require that you put food on the table and you're not really thinking long term around an expression of your purpose, but have that as a goal. Even if you're just working to put food on the table right now, even if you're working to meet your immediate needs and you're in survival mode, it's good to do that, but to have a vision of what you want to do in the future and the impact that you want to make on this world, in this country, in your environment. I want you to really think about that and then pick something that is in line with that, in line with your natural talents. And something that I think we were taught, when I think about it growing up, we used to be taught to, if you took, let's say, 6 subjects and you were weak in 3 of them and very strong in 3 of them, you'd be taught to focus on the 3 that you are weak at so that you can improve them. But to tell you the truth, if you're weak in those 3, it doesn't matter how much you work to improve them. There's somebody who's really strong in those 3 and you'll never compete with them. But if these 3 that you're really strong at, if you focus on being the best in the world at these ones and maybe even pick that one that you're really good at, that's what masters are made of. That's what champions are made of. That's what you can be the best in the world at, as opposed to trying to strengthen your weaknesses. Yet there's somebody who your weaknesses are their strength. You'll never catch up with them. So focus on the thing that you're really, really good at and then work on being the best at it. You may never be the best in the world, but don't let it be because you didn't try to be the best in the world at it. And who knows, I'm saying that you may never be, so that you don't look at it and you say, there's no point of trying. There is a point of trying, because who knows? You never know. Something could click and the next thing you really are the best in the world at it. So work on those, that thing that you're really good at, work on strengthening those things and help make a dent in the world, help make a dent in your environment. So that's the message that I have for you today. And I really hope that you're hearing me and you're understanding what I'm telling you, because it's so important. Every time I see people starting new businesses, every time I see people struggling with multiple businesses, the question I'm always asking is, so who, this business that you started, who are you looking to serve? What difference are you looking to make? So it really will help your business be more successful, because the market is there. And that's why social media marketing and online marketing or digital marketing, whichever you want to call it, is so powerful, because it gives you access to that market. So the market is there, but let it not just be a market that's going to make you increase, like you're now going to get access to more people who are going to stress you because you really don't enjoy what you do. So let it be that you're really, you're getting paid to do the thing that you love, the thing that's going to make a difference. Because if we are all going to do something that makes a difference, I think and I believe that we're going to make our world a better place. And that's what this is all about. That's why we're alive. Like, you're alive to evolve, to get better over time. And that's why we go through all these challenges that we go through, so that they make us better. Because, when the road is perfectly smooth, no one gets better from that. We always get better from diversity. And that's the whole point of life. That's why life will never be a smooth, straight line, because you're supposed to grow in the process. You're supposed to get better, and there are these challenges that will be put in front of you, so you can, hurdles, like bumps, so you can go over the bump and get onto higher ground, right? That's the whole purpose of life. So work at doing that for yourself, for your business, being better, growing every day, being the best, working at being the best, and strengthening those areas where you're really strong at, like those things that you do and you're like, it's so, you could do it in your sleep, and you're thinking, this is so easy for me, I'm so good at this. Like, that's the thing that you strengthen. This other thing that you struggle with, it's not for you. Leave it for the person who that's their purpose, that's their strength. This other thing that you're really good at, because everybody, as I mentioned when I started, everybody is here to serve a purpose. That thing is part of the purpose you're supposed to be serving. So I want you to be successful this year. I want you to be successful always, and to be successful long term. That's why I'm sharing this with you. So yeah, I'll keep posting and sharing more with you as I get different ideas of things that can help you grow your business, things that can help you take the right direction or a useful direction for your business. So if you want to keep hearing more of this, subscribe to my channel, like this video, put a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know whether it resonates with you. Let me know if you have any questions. Like, I'm open to questions. I'm open to somebody giving me an alternative point. Like, I love it, and I always respond to my messages. I always read every single comment that is put below my videos. So put your comment there. Let me know what you think and what your experience has been, and then hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you get to be notified when I release the next video, and I'll see you there.